What's going on, guys? Got another video for you here. This one's going to be focused on 3 really useful things that are on the Recruiter Next Gen. We've been looking at the system a bit more and have distilled a couple of key benefits. This is both for people that are using the system already, the Recruiter system, or people that might be new to the system for the first time. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date for when new videos come out. This is a consistent thing that I'm going to be putting out there for you guys. So the first benefit on the new LinkedIn Recruiter is the time saving. So with the old LinkedIn Recruiter, it was very much focused on Boolean. So it was a really involved process. First, you had to learn Boolean, and then you had to construct these really long, really intense Boolean searches. So you ended up spending a lot of time on the LinkedIn platform, and that's something that a lot of leadership people at my clients are not overly enthusiastic about. If you are a Boolean master, it'll still work on this system, but there's just a number of ways just to really save your time when you're using this thing. Like, for example, you've probably had the experience that you've placed a candidate at one of your clients, and then they turn around and they say that they want, 2 or 3 more people that are just like that person. Just clone that person for me. Well, with the new LinkedIn Recruiter, it's very easy to do that. So, for example, we have a manager on our team. His name is Tim, so I can just look in my LinkedIn system and clone several more Tims because we're hiring other manager folks on our team. Right? So find more people like here and just hit go. And LinkedIn Recruiter is automatically cloning people that are like Tim. Right? They're having a look at the job titles that he's held in the past. They're having a look at the skills that are occurring many times in his profile. Right? Even looking at companies that he could be associated with. But this is also taking into account information from the economic graph. Usually that's something like a PR statement that LinkedIn will put out. But in this case, you're actually taking advantage of the digital representation of every job, every person, every professional, every business out there, and it's looking at the people that LinkedIn likes to hire from, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, and it's proactively suggesting that information to me to help find other people that would fit in, on the culture of team that would fit in if they were working alongside of Tim in this case. So that's the first benefit, is definitely saving your time by not relying so much on the Boolean. The second benefit here is capitalizing on the work that your marketing team has been doing. It was capitalizing on the social aspect of LinkedIn. So there's 2,700 people in this clone search of Tim, but it's really easy for me to prioritize to people that are already somewhat familiar with LinkedIn. So I'm fully able to eliminate, 4/5 of the field by people that are already engaging with LinkedIn's talent brand. So when we say talent brand, that means people that are liking, commenting, or sharing LinkedIn's posts on the LinkedIn network. They're researching LinkedIn's company page, or they're following LinkedIn. Right? This is just an example for me because I'm currently working at LinkedIn, so that's why it says this. But when I just click on this here, I'm able to prioritize these leads by people that already are somewhat familiar by my business. So if you're doing this over at your company now, these are people that are engaging with your company's talent brand. It should be easier for you to get a response from this group of people than from someone that's never heard of your company before. And all of these spotlights here do this, right? People that are connected to someone that already works at my business, people that have applied to jobs in the past. Each of these spotlights here are designed to make it easy for me to prioritize who I should reach out to first, who would be easier to raise a response from or to get referrals from. And the other thing that you can do is just expand this drop down here, right? And there are other insights that you can use. They're not all necessarily just here, right? And each of these insights, again, just making it easier for you to find the people that are more likely to respond to you, easier to get leads. So again, a bit of time saving for you there. Probably the last key benefit, well, probably not the last benefit, but the third benefit we're going through here for the new LinkedIn Recruiter system is just how easy it is to run this thing. For anyone that's been using the platform in the past, it was very heavily focused on filters down the left-hand side. It looked a lot like LinkedIn.com. And just the general run speed of it just wasn't that clean or smooth. But aesthetically, it's a lot easier to look at. There's a lot more white space. But you can just see how quickly it's responding to any searches that I'm doing here. I'm just eliminating really key things, and this is just adapting to the search very, very quickly. even from the home page, right? I won't even use the cloning of Tim example here. Let's say I'm just looking for someone that has sales skills, right? So let's look for someone with sales manager titles, and just how quickly it's responding to what I'm saying, people that are based in Hong Kong. Right? This is a really, really big improvement for how it's running, and anyone that's had any experience with the system will just see how much faster it is responding to my searches here. So those are probably the three key things that I see as a benefit. So number one, not really needing to rely on the Boolean so much. Number two is capitalizing on these spotlights to prioritize warm leads. And number three is just how much faster and how much more efficiently it is running. A quick bonus that I'll leave you with here as well is the search insights up in here. So if I wanted to get a quick snapshot over who is in the market and where is that talent located, or where are those clients located, if you're using this for business development, for example, I'll just go here to search insights. So this is running a bit like the older version, but still relatively fast. And this is giving me great insights in terms of, for the sales manager search that I run in Hong Kong, what companies are these people most likely to be found at? Where did they used to work, right? And these kind of data analytics are really useful just for visualizing, either for me or for a resource that supports me, or even when consulting with my client. I could turn around and give some key insights to my client. I don't have to share that I've gotten them from LinkedIn, but I can just, help to be consultative with them about where they can expect me to find the candidate that they're expecting. Or I can push back on them. I can say, based on what you're describing, it's going to be really hard to find someone that, used to work at or is currently working at, Microsoft for this particular search, and has a background, in the past from DHL. That you're just not going to find very many of those people. Just a very simple example there. So I hope you found this video useful. If you liked it, please hit like. If you'd like to stay up to date with more videos that I'm going to be putting out there, please subscribe to the channel. If you're looking for more information on how to take advantage of the new LinkedIn recruiter system, please get in touch with me. We have an event coming up May 11th where we're going to be showing current clients how to get up to speed on LinkedIn Recruiter Next Gen and how to take advantage of it. So this change is something that's benefiting you instead of freezing you and feeling like who's moved my cheese. Thanks very much for the time, and I will see you out there.